So a little history of the nursery. It was built in 1979 with 1980 being the first crop. It was built, International Paper was our primary owner, was our sole owner. It was designed to resupply seedlings for their own lands. And in the early 2000s, International Paper made a big move in the way they wanted to do their business, and they sold off all of their reforestation units. Basically all of their land, they sold it off, and so they didn't need the nurseries anymore. ArborGen came in and they purchased us, and
ArborGen got to acquire all the data for the decades of research that IP had and the work that they did there at that nursery. So we were very fortunate to get that nursery into play. And in addition to the 32 million loblolly pine seedlings that we grow there, we do grow a small amount of shortleaf and about 3.2 million hardwoods. And those hardwoods are oaks, yellow poplar, sweet gum, just a wide variety of hardwoods. The greater their return on the investment is going to be.
They've got 2/3 of this plantation that is not producing anywhere where it should be.
That's right.
And that's costing the landowner money.
That's right.
And we've been under ArborGen ownership since then, and we're solely a seedling reforestation company. We sell seedlings to whoever, big industry, small individuals, landowners, timber companies, whoever is in the seedling buying business, we try to cater to those individuals. We've got a lot of different sites that supply seedlings throughout the whole southeast. And so this nursery here in Bluff City is our only nursery in Arkansas. And we grow about 32 million pine seedlings every year and about 3.2 to 3.5 million hardwoods every year. Yeah, all of our pine seedlings are genetically improved, and we have different levels of genetic improvement. And basically you have open pollinated seedlings where the mother is known, but the father is just open source pollination. So you don't really know the source of the father's genetics. But then we have mass control pollinated seedlings, MCP seedlings, and they are where you know your father and your mother's genetics. And so your genetic improvement goes really high in those situations. And so those trees are really our primary seedling that we sell now is the MCP seedling.
I think our overall objective is to provide the very best genetics and increase a landowner's profitability and productivity on their land. We want them to succeed in producing the very best wood products available on their land.
But we also do a lot of extra legwork for the customer so that we have information readily available for them to make their job more successful past just buying the seedling. Yeah, this is a farm, so with a farm there's seasons to everything. There's a planting season, there's a growing season, and right now is our lifting season. Our lifting season starts right after Thanksgiving, and it'll go all the way through February and into March. But then right after about the first week of March, we switch gears and we start right back and we start in our planting season. And so it's a one-year cycle that we repeat over and over every year. So every tree that we grow basically has to come through those two doors. This is our loading dock, and most of the seedlings that we produce and ship out go out in a reefer van. And the reefer vans can hold, with pine, 400 to 500,000 trees on a full van. But we also will load little small pull trailers, 16-foot pull behind trailers, or somebody will back up, with their car, and we'll load a bag of hardwoods, So we service small clients all the way up to the really big timber industries. And so many as I've grown in this industry, one of the things that drives me is not just what I do, but it's the people who I help. I have faces with all the people that I do business with, all the tree planters, all the customers, and I know that they're depending on this nursery producing seedlings for their reforestation plan. And so that motivates me that I don't want to let them down.